Hello YouTube, this is Haunting Studios, and in today's video we are going to be discussing some brand new Spirit Halloween 2024 leaks that just leaked out. So let's get right into it and start talking about them. Alright, so the first prop that leaked out of these leaks that came out today was a zombie squirrel. This zombie squirrel looks really cool. He looks to be made out of latex. The sculpt on this guy, it's alright. I don't have an exact price on this guy, but if I had to guess, I'd say he's like 30 bucks. This is a great little filler guy. He's going to be made of latex too, so he's going to last you a long time. And then one thing I will point out about this guy, he seems very, very minimal on the blood they put on him, and he really just looks like an evil squirrel, if I'm being honest with you. He doesn't really look like a zombie squirrel. I think he'd look more zombified. He looks too alive for my taste, but overall, I feel like he's still pretty creepy, and he'll still look cool in a hunt as like a little small background piece. The next prop we have is this latex crow that leaked. This guy, I don't really have too much to say about him because, it's just a generic crow, but I feel like he'd be great as a filler piece. He is going to last you a while if you take care of him because he's made of latex, and I'm not quite sure if it's a part of the pattern of the beak or not, but it looks like there might be blood stippled on there. Other than that, not really too much to say about this guy. It's really just a generic crow. Not really much to say. The next prop we have is this zombie seagull. Now, I am going to call out Spirit a little bit on this one. They totally took the lazy move and just made a sitting seagull just so they didn't have to sculpt the legs for him. I guess it might be difficult to sculpt a seal that's made of latex so that it can stand, but you could angle it at least in some sort of way or something. This just kind of looks a little lazy from my standpoint. But other than that, Spirit did not hold back on the gore on the seagull. He's got blood splattered all over his beak. He's got like a wound in his neck where you can see bone, and also one in his wing. He really looks awesome, and he might be my favorite. Honestly, he's probably my favorite out of the three of the latex pieces that we've seen leaked so far. My only con with him, though, is that he really just doesn't have any legs, and that just seems kind of like a lazy little move that they did just to have him sitting, just so they didn't have to sculpt legs. But I digress. Anyways, he's really awesome. Okay, so this tombstone's really cool. It says Return to Sender on it. It's got the dates of 1850 to 1930. And it's got some type of symbol on the skull. I'm not quite sure what the symbol is. It does have a bell on top of the tombstone. It could be similar to one of those bells that you would ring if you were buried alive, which I think that's a pretty interesting concept. But the most interesting part about this tombstone and the next one that I'm about to show you is that they're both fully blow molded, and they both have battery compartments, switches, and speakers. So that means they make audio, and they might very well be animated. Now, I'm not quite sure how they would be animated, but they would at least make noise, and hopefully they at least light up. That's my biggest hope. But moving on to the second tombstone here, it says, Here Lies, Never to Return. It's got a big crack through it, and you can see this horrid eye staring through. I love the sculpt around this eye. It's pretty cool. I hope the eye moves back and forth. That would be awesome. But then on top of the tombstone, you can see the little spirit emblem up there, and the tombstone just looks all cracked up and weathered. I'm very glad we're seeing plastic tombstones from Spirit. That's really showing that they're trying to put quality head first, and these are going to make noise too, which I'm really excited to see these whenever they're all in action. That's going to be really cool to see. Anyways, moving on to the next one. Now this abomination, I have no clue what this thing's name is. I have no clue what it is. It is horrific. Get it out of my sight. I do not like this. Why does Spirit even try with these baby dolls anymore? This is just ugly, man. It's not even scary or creepy or nothing. This is just kind of ugly, if I'm being honest with you. Some people may find this cool. Just from my standpoints, from seeing what Spirit's made in the past for like creepy dolls, they could have done something so much more unique, but they just did the standard creepy baby doll. this is just super unoriginal. We've seen so much of this now. It is such a tired concept. Please just do more creative things with the dolls now. Please. Speaking of creative things with the dolls, Spirit did make an original character for doll form. And this guy is the Plague Doctor doll. And a bunch of people, when this guy's name originally leaked, people thought this was going to be like a doll version of the prop Plague Doctor. I'm so glad that they didn't do that. I was hoping they were going to make it an original character. I'm so glad that they did, because he looks so much better. The prop version would not translate well into doll form, I will tell you that. But this guy translates perfectly. I love his little hat he's got. He's got the little, kind of looks like dark red eyes, but still looks awesome. That looks awesome. I like his little cane. That, I'm glad they included that. It looks awesome. He's got a, not too detailed of an outfit, but it's fine. It's passable for a Plague Doctor. A Plague Doctor is not really supposed to be too elaborate, you know. He's got just a suit on. The most elaborate part about it is his mask. But I think this is perfect. I want to see more stuff like this for the dolls. Not stupid ugly baby dolls that we've been seeing random versions of every year for the past couple years now. Spirit, just please stop doing those. I don't want to see any more of this. Please, I want to see more of this. Please. Thank you. Alright, I know this video didn't show too much cool stuff, but I hope it was still entertaining to you. There's not too much cool stuff coming out anyway, but Tuesday, Party City will be back with another prop release, and I will be back with a video on that. So, anyways, make sure to like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. Make sure to hit that bell so you never miss an upload, and leave a comment letting me know what you thought of these props. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Happy haunting!